Hello, Kids to College, and welcome to our first session. We are so glad that you have decided to be here with us, to be part of this program, to be part of Proverbs 226. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your journey. Our greatest desire here in this program is to come alongside of you and support you and encourage you to dream big and achieve your goals. You were created for greatness. And we are here and committed to helping you find your path and get on your way. So in the words of Dr. Seuss in his all too famous book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. So be your name Buxbaum or Bigsby or Bray or Mordecai Ali Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. We are on our way here with Proverbs 226 and Kids to College, and we are so glad that you have decided to be part of this journey with us and allow us to be part of this journey with you. So let's get started. Now, research tells us that in order to be successful, truly successful and happy, both parts, successful and happy, we need to have healthy, solid relationships in our life. And so how we do that is first we learn about ourselves, and then we learn about other people, and then we learn how to navigate and keep relationships healthy and positive. And so that's one of the things that we're going to be looking at here at Kids to College. Because we want you to be successful, we want to help you learn who you are and help you learn how to navigate what other people are like so that you can figure out if that's going to be a good relationship and a good path for you, or perhaps you might want to look elsewhere. So today, we're going to look at personalities, characteristics of people. So what I'd like for you to do is to get a piece of paper. Any bit of paper is fine. And at the top of your paper, you are going to write 4 letters because we're going to make kind of like 4 little columns. You're just going to make some tally marks. You're going to write an L. Nice L, if you can see that. And sorry if it's backwards. You're going to write an O. You are going to write a G and a B. B for Bob. Now, I'm going to read some words to do with personalities and characteristics of people. And if that is something that is a yes for you, I want you to go ahead and write a tally mark to keep a tally of words that you're like, yeah, that's me. I can relate to that. So we're going to get started. Now, we are starting under the column of L. So this is under your L column. And go ahead and write tallies if you think that describes me. That's consistent with me when I'm at home, when I'm relaxed, when it's just me. I can relate to that. Because, sometimes if we're at school, we put on a different hat or we wear a different mask. But I want you to think about what you are like when you're with your best friends, or what you're like when you're all by yourself, or maybe with your most favorite grandma or grandpa, when you feel like you can just let your hair down and relax and be yourself. So, under the L, if you like taking authority in situations, give yourself a tally. If you regularly take charge of situations, give yourself a tally. If you are determined, no matter what, you are determined to get what you need to get the job done, to see things through, if you are so determined all the time, give yourself a tally. If you are confident, you know what you want, when you want it, how you're going to get it, you're confident in yourself, give yourself a tally. If you are firm about what you believe, if you are firm to your opinion on things, give yourself a tally. If you are enterprising, if you are competitive, if you enjoy challenges, if you are a problem solver, you see a problem, no problem. Mr. Searle always says, no problem, because he's a problem solver. So if you're a problem solver, give yourself a tally. If you're productive in your time, you don't like to just sit around and waste your time. You're always doing something. You're productive. You're creating things. You're being about something. Give yourself a tally. If you are bold, bold as a lion. If you are purposeful in the things that you do. If you're a decision maker, you know Starbucks isn't a challenge for you. You go in, you're ready to make all those decisions. If you're adventurous, you are ready for an adventure at all times. If you are strong-willed, things are not going to cause you to fall. You are strong-willed in what you know you want to do. Are you independent? Are you controlling over situations? That can be good and that can be negative. So that's for you to discover. Are you persistent? No matter what, you know what you want and you're going to go for it. Are you action-oriented? Are you a leader? So if any of those words really resonated with you, you were to write a little tally under each one. Okay, so we are going on to O. So next in your path, maybe you have some tallies under L. Maybe those words didn't describe you at all, so that area is pretty blank for you. That's okay, because everybody's different. Next, we're going to go under the O. So if these words resonate with you, go ahead and mark a tally for each one. Word number 1. Enthusiastic. Takes risks. Do you take risks? Visionary. Are you a visionary? Motivator. Are you energetic? Are you very verbal about things? Are you a promoter? You're always promoting what someone is doing. Are you friendly? If you want friends, be friendly. Do you enjoy popularity? The center of attention. Are you fun-loving? Do you like variety? Are you spontaneous? Do you enjoy change? Are you creative? Are you group-oriented? Are you optimistic? Always see the glass half full? Are you an initiator? Do you have infectious laughter? Like when you start laughing, the whole room starts laughing. Are you inspirational? You inspire people to do better and to try harder. Are you flexible? I'm not talking about your skills at touching your toes. I'm talking about your willingness to go with the flow. So if any of those resonated with you, you were to put a tally under the O. Now we're moving on to G. Here we go. So maybe you have lots of tallies already on your page, but maybe they're kind of blank so far. But G might be where you're at. So first question for you is, do you have sensitive feelings? You have a tender heart and you're sensitive to things. Are you loyal to your friends? No matter what, you've got their back and you're loyal, even if they're not nice to you. Are you consistent? You just are who you are all the time. Are you non-demanding? You don't require much from your friends. You just love them. Do you avoid confrontations? Do you enjoy routine? Same old, every day, it's your safe place. Do you dislike change? Does it totally freak you out? Are you warm to things? Do you give in easily when you have an argument with someone or your friend wants to do something different than you? Are you indecisive? Starbucks is not your place. You just want to go somewhere for a coffee. Do you have dry humor? Are you adaptable? Are you sympathetic to others who are maybe having a bad day or have had a rough go? Are you thoughtful in your words and in your actions? Are you nurturing, ready to help others and take care of others? Are you patient? Are you tolerant of people, even when they're not like you or when perhaps they're a little prima donna? Are you a good listener? Are you a peacemaker? Are you steadfast? No matter what, you're going to be there. So if any of those resonated with you, you were to put a tally under each one. All right, here's our final letter, this is going to go, all of these tallies will go under the B. Here's number 1. Do you enjoy instructions? You like to know exactly what is expected of you. Just give me the instructions and I can get it done. Are you accurate with things? Are you consistent? Are you controlled? You're stoic, maybe. Are you reserved? You're not just going to show all your colors. You're going to be reserved. Are you predictable? Do people know where you're going to be, what you're going to be doing, how you're going to get your homework done? Are you practical in the decisions that you make? Are you orderly? You like things done a certain way. Are you factual? You're not exaggerating things. You're just to the facts. This is what it is. Are you conscientious? Maybe about how you spend money. Are you a perfectionist? Like in your closet, are all the colors together or all the styles together? Are you discerning? Can you kind of figure out what's going on behind the scenes? Are you detailed? Are you analytical in the way that you think? Are you inquisitive, always wondering, asking those questions? Are you precise? Are you persistent to make sure that you're getting it accurate? Are you scheduled? This is when I work out. This is when I go to school. This is when I talk to my friends. These are like things are all in a box. Are you sensitive? Are you intentional? So about the things you do it for a reason. So now I'd like you to take a minute and add up in each of your categories what you got for how many tallies under L, how many tallies under O, how many tallies under G, and how many tallies under B. Some of you might have had very low numbers and then spike very high numbers in the different categories. Some of you might find that your categories are very similar in number. Neither of them are wrong. All of them are right because it's showing you things about yourself. Now I'm going to read to you about what these personalities. Beside L, you can fill in a couple more letters. L stands for lion. Lions are born leaders. They like to accomplish things with immediate results. They're doers. They're decisive, but may not consult others. They want the bottom line in communication, short and sweet. They often feel threatened by questions. Lions are not afraid of pressure or confrontation. Lions are bosses, or at least they think they are. Lions love to solve problems. They want directives followed without questioning. Lions demand allegiance. They love to change things. The motto of a lion is let's do it now. Lions love to win. Now the next category was O. Maybe you had O as your biggest number. O stands for otter. Otters are great at motivating others to action. They tend to avoid confrontation at all costs. Otters focus on the future. Otters tend to avoid the fine print. Otters are tremendous networkers, but won't know anyone's last name. Otters are susceptible to peer pressure. They are excitable and they love to talk. Otters want to be involved in decisions. They're optimistic. They enjoy off-the-wall humor. Otters can have 25 best friends. They have a strong desire to be liked, and they are soft and encouraging with people. The motto of an otter? Trust me, it'll work out. Now, under the next category was G. G stands for Golden Retriever, that faithful best friend. Golden Retrievers are fiercely loyal. They have a deep need to please others. They have hearts full of compassion. They often react strongly to sudden changes. Golden Retrievers define the word adaptable. They hold stubbornly to what they feel is right. They will have only a few close friends, but will have deep friendships. Golden Retrievers can absorb incredible emotional pain and remain committed. They can be indecisive, but they are great listeners and encouragers. They are great procrastinators, but they are empathizers. They need to be prepared for change. A motto for a golden retriever is, let's keep things the way they are. And finally, but not least, is the beaver. B stands for beaver. Beavers keep a close watch over their emotions. They actually read the instruction manuals and then alphabetize them. Beavers like to make careful and intentional decisions. They like to use their critical thinking skills to solve the problems. They often turn anger inwards. They don't express it outward. Beavers tend to focus on the past. They like maps, charts, and organization. Beavers provide great quality control. They have deep feelings for those they love. They have high standards and like rules and consistency. Beavers will slow down under pressure. They need a non-critical atmosphere to do their best work. They need praise of their character as well as their accomplishments. The motto of a beaver is, let's do it right. So I have just given you 4 different types of personalities. We had beavers, golden retrievers, otters, and lions. Now I welcome you to go into your small group, into your meeting room with your mentor and with both of your mentors and whoever else is part of your family group to discuss these characteristics, whether you were a lion, whether you were an otter, whether you were a beaver or a golden retriever, or perhaps a combination of all of them. But take some time and discuss what you learned about yourself. Something else to be thinking about is what may be spiked in your mind of what you might be learning about some of your friends or family members, and how knowing these things about their characteristics might help you navigate your friendships and your relationships. We will see you here soon. Have fun with your group.